Hello, everyone. Welcome to Canto Libre, a concert against gender-based violence. My name is Claudia de la Cruz, and I'm with the People's Forum. It is with great pleasure and a true honor to welcome the amazing lineup of extraordinary women that we have to share with you all tonight. These are comrades who are not only advancing the struggle for liberation of our people in their music, in their poetry, in their songs, but are also engaged in their communities and doing many inspiring things to be able to advance our working class struggle and particularly advance the struggle for liberation of women. And we offer this concert, Canto Libre, as a commemoration of the 39th year anniversary for the International Day of the Elimination of Gender Violence. We know that gender-based violence is a result of exploitive and oppressive systems such as capitalism, imperialism, and patriarchy, obviously. And it is expressed in multi-layered systemic oppression and institutionalized violence. And so we want to uplift the spirit of women and girls, non-binary and non-conforming people who are all over the world, standing fiercely and in resistance to these systems. We want to call on and lift the spirit of all the women who have come before us and who have dared to fight all levels of oppression in the most intimate of spaces and also in the social, economic, and political sphere. We want to uplift the struggles of our sisters who are political prisoners, not only in the United States, but all over the world. We want to also bring and uplift those who have been murdered and those who have survived state violence. The women who work every day to create a better world for future generations. Our collective struggles, our organizing, our teaching, our learning, our continued work is an affirmation that oppression will always be met with resistance. And that is our hope. Our hope is in our struggle, is in our resistance, and is in our ability to advance the struggle of our class and our people. And so we are, again, very glad to be connected with you all, very glad to offer the concert that we're offering today. We hope that you stay tuned and that you enjoy the concert, that you engage with us via the chat, that you share the concert and the music and the song with folks you know. And obviously we are calling and asking that we recommit today and every day for the elimination of the systems that birth, that promote, that subject women, more than half of the world's population, to violence in all its levels. We need to end patriarchy, and we also need to end capitalism, imperialism, white supremacy, and every system that exploits, that oppresses human beings and Mother Earth. It is our task to do so, not only for our future, but for our present. So please stay tuned, enjoy the concert. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace.
Hello everyone, my name is Audry Funk. I'm from Puebla, Mexico, but now I live in the Bronx. And I'm a feminist rapper and feminist singer. And thank you very much, People's Forum, for inviting me to share in this beautiful space that is always like a safe space. So even if it's in, here in the in the internet. So the first song, the name is Autogestión. My music is only in Spanish. So for me, autogestión is a way to live. Is my whole life is like my self-production, something like that. Like I always have this option to be free in my music. So I always keep these things for me. So being autogestiva, self-productive, like the only thing I want to do is say my truth through my music. So this is my way to start. This is a reggae from Mexico. So The name is Autogestión.
En ríos de violencia la carne parece de piedra, la justicia no se asoma ni crea, y no creas que hay esperanza de que por tu mano se nivele la balanza. Tu majadería ya no alcanza, sumisión no pido, manifestarme con gritos de confianza. Mi garganta no se cansa, no, no. No me representas con tu política, tus leyes y tu analítica. No me representas, somos los nadie en tu estadística. A través del arte resistimos, autogestión y resistimos. La gente que con colores, palabras, sonido que estalla te vuelve a la vida. A través del arte resistimos, autogestión y resistimos. La gente que con colores, palabras, sonido que estalla te vuelve. Es el reflejo de la gente, la calle insurgente, disidente. No me compro las mentiras que me vende este sistema patriarcal que me somete. Opresión que a los de arriba mantiene fuerte, endeudando el alma hasta en tarjeta de débito. Crédito, compro, debo, luego existo. Entre más tienes, tú considérate extinto. Entonces destellos de ilusiones, alternativos, modos, formas y razones, colectivos componen que a la normatividad descomponen. A través del arte resistimos, autogestión y resistimos. La gente que con colores, palabras, sonido que estalla te vuelve a la vida. A través del arte resistimos, autogestión y resistimos. La gente que con colores, palabras, sonido que estalla te vuelve a la vida y nos vuelve a la vida. Estamos aquí declarando que somos artistas independientes, que no nos van a controlar el mensaje. Y por eso, mucha bendición para todas y todos en este día. A través del arte resistimos. Barra papá. Y desde México para todo el mundo, desde la diáspora de Nueva York.
Thank you very much. That was Autogestión. You can find my music in all platforms. I'm like Audry Funk, AUDRYFUNK. So the next song in Mexico, we have this horrible pandemic, the one and only pandemic that is the machismo, right? So 10 women are murdered per day in Mexico. And when we protest, and we paint the walls and we paint the monuments and all those things, people, but most likely guys, always say, no, that is not the form to protest. That is so exaggerated. And they put more value on about the walls and the monuments than the life of the woman. So this song, the name is Sin Retroceder, is to show some respect and love and support to all my comrades over there in Mexico who are painting the walls and trying to, assure what is happening over there. So the next song is Retroceder. So Sin Retroceder. Let's do it.
Me dijeron que todo era culpa mía, que si me agredían fue la ropa que traía, obligada a esconder quién era, miedo todo el rato, ahí fuera. Me negaron desde nacimiento vos y ahora creen poseer mi cuerpo. Dímelo, por favor. Ay, cómo no estar enojada si estás matándonos. Estado indiferente, nadie vio. No vandalizamos, ponemos el cuerpo. Nuestras vidas no le importa, no hay respeto. Vaya a ver las cifras, no le miento. Feminicidio más del 90%. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es autodefensa, ayuda a no caer. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es acción directa sin retroceder. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es autodefensa, ayuda a no caer. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es acción directa sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder.
Están sin aliento, ni en la casa ni en la calle paz encuentro, no más sufrimiento. Por eso manifiesto la rabia colectiva, viene desde el centro. Esas no son formas, dice macho violento. Salgan a la calle, manifestemos, este es nuestro tiempo, no me importa momento. A quemarlo todo con este fuego interno.
La revolución se baila también. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es autodefensa, ayuda a no caer. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es acción directa sin retroceder. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es autodefensa, ayuda a no caer. Por eso pinta, pinta la pared. Es acción directa sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder. Sin retroceder.
Sin retroceder is important. We're not going to step back. We're gonna keep protesting because that is what it is when the system is unfair, it's unjust, and when it's full of patriarchy. So the next song, and it's gonna be the last one. The next song, the name is Te Pertenece. I really believe in when the colonization arrived to our lives as a colonized, territories. They came with a lot of things. Most likely, nowadays we are experimenting again and again some colonization in our bodies, like your body is not yours, is like from you're born and raised in this body, but you cannot feel is yours because that body belongs to the patriarchy. So for me, that is very important to let everybody know, like, this is your body. You have to empower your body because it's important. It's important to feel beautiful even if you are not white and skinny, because the diversity is important. Also, when you have a bunch of women that are doubting about them, the system is going to be more powerful because you are very shy and oppressed, and then you're going to buy a bunch of things that you don't really need, and the only thing you need is take away the colonization out of your head and being happy and proud of the human being that you are despite of your race, your color, and embrace it. Embrace your beautiful your beautifulness. Yes. So I'm gonna sing this reggaeton. The reggaeton is Te Pertenece, and let's move the body that is yours, and you can move it in the way you want, and you can love it in the way you want. So love your body. You are beautiful. You are pretty. Me pertenece. Listen, es Audry Funk desde México y el Bronx, con un poco de reggaetón para toda la gente de People's Forum.
Estas carnes de mujer pesada, ay, nunca más que flow, en eso estoy sobrada. Sin complejos ni ataduras, muevo lo poco que tengo de cintura. Me bajo lentamente, sube la temperatura, ¿me entendiste? a mí me valen verga tus estereotipos de blanquita europea. Estamos decolonizando tus ideas. No lo hago para ti, lo hago para que todas puedan. No te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, muévelo, eso es tuyo, te pertenece. Liberar la mente para liberar el cuerpo. Con todas mis girls vengo a cortar tu ego. Mi palabra elijo primero, jamás tu opinión, esa está de más culero. Aquí vine a recordarte cada mañana como mantra, dale que dale, lo buena que tú estás, lo guapa que tú eres. Comentarios ruines, mi gran culo lo reviente. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Si desde niña te decían que estuvieras quieta, o te llamaban gorda o muy flaca en la escuela, familia tóxica jodiendo con la dieta, que palabras del pasado ya no te hieran. Esta piel en la que habitas no tiene problema, el problema es de otros, nuestra libertad molesta. No tienen derecho a opinar sobre la cuerpa ajena, aquí bailamos a nuestra manera. Listen. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Sin complejos, no te avergüences, todo eso es tuyo, muévelo, te pertenece. Te pertenece, te pertenece. Y ensayando en flow para que vean cómo se hace. Te pertenece, te pertenece.
Hey, so thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for having me here. Follow me on all my social media. I'm like Audry Funk, AudryFunk. That is what it is. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify. Listen to my music. Thank you very much for having me. A lot of love, a lot of peace, and see you soon. Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Ramya Ramana. I'm a poet, an author, an educator. I'm super honored to be here at the People's Forum. I'm super grateful for Claudia for always thinking of me and including me in these spaces. My poem today is called My Name Is, and I hope it resonates. I hope it empowers. My name is, my name is flower. My name is something that stretches out the ground. My name is always waiting for the sun, always looking to the things above me. My name is gone too young, dies too soon. My name is, have we met before? My name is made for you to possess, made for you to take care of. My name is, I've cradled my own tears before. My name is, I'm tired. My name is, I got my own roots. I have my own water. My name is it raining yet? My name is, I'll settle for standing. My name is, I'll drink from what you walk on. My name is, it's nice to meet you. My name is, I'm clothed in color, which means I'm the only rainbow you can catch. My name is, I'll huddle all my vacant prayers and throw them into the ashes. My name is, watch me burn. My name is, watch me make you burn. My name is, things are always falling off me. My name is, I am a slow death. My name is, I'll drink from what you walk on. My name is, woman, a thing of repeat, a gift. My name is, drown me and I'll come back, a trinity. My name is, makes you happy, a constant resurrection. My name is, and I'll still bleed a river. and I'll still be a biochemistry. My name is, and I'll still be. My name is woman. And I'll still get back up like a resurrection. And I'll still be an open grave, a death undone. And I'll still walk out of quicksand like my feet are rapture, like my hands are a double-edged sword, like my heart is the fall of Goliath, like my voice is the break room for angels, like God is working double shifts through my spine. My name is woman. My name is woman. My name is woman. My name is I'll drink from what you walk on. Thank you so much. Love y'all.
Peace, my name is Cynthia La Cruz. This next song I wrote during the protest in March, Black Lives Matter, and it's dedicated to all the women who have died in the hands of authorities or police brutality. It's called Prayer for Justice. Marching, marching to save my soul. My feet are aching, but my heart hurts more. Lord, my God, praise God me under his feet. If there is injustice, let it end at your feet. Father, Father, guard me in these streets. If there is injustice, let it end at your feet. I'm stepping so quietly, but they keep on trying to incriminate me. Mother, please give me your blessings as I leave your protection. The wolves are hungry and they're after me. If those who protect try to tear me, then who will save me? My soul is restless and it needs to fly free. They like to beat on our skin like they beat on our drum. My soul is restless and it needs to fly free. They like to beat on our skin like they beat on our drums. Marching, marching to save my soul. My feet are aching, but my heart hurts more. Lord, my God, praise God me under his feet. If there is injustice, let it end at your feet. I'm stepping so quietly, but they keep on trying to incriminate me. To incriminate me while I'm laying in bed. To incriminate me while I'm out for a run. To incriminate me right in front of my kids. To incriminate me. To incriminate me. Oh, to incriminate me. This next song is titled Borra. Is from an album I recorded in the Dominican Republic. All songs were written by Manuel Jimenez. This song, Borra, talks about just having someone forget that you are in a relationship with them if they're not giving you the respect that you demand. Terminó la sonrisa fingida, ya la excusa inventada. Pasó el susurro teatral y el quejido del cumplido te quiero. Falló, terminó de correr por mis venas como un río el caudal de tu amor. Se alejó con su marcha serena a tomar otro sol. Dile a tu corazón que borre las huellas que dejó el pasado, que el reloj que marcó el amor de los dos acaba de parar, cansado cansado. Arroja mi nombre al fuego y olvida todos mis recuerdos. Arroja mi nombre al fuego y olvida todos mis recuerdos. Yo me voy y me llevo conmigo mi abrigo, mi sueño y mi vida. No te doy otra vez el momento de hacerme sangrar mis heridas. Viviré en un punto que ponga lejana tu vida y la mía. Seguiré como reina suprema que arregla su noche y su día. Terminé de engañar mis deseos, de llevar una cruz porque sí, engañando mi pecho, y yo creo que no vale la pena seguir. Dile a tu corazón que borre las huellas que dejó el pasado, que el reloj que marcó el amor de los dos acaba de parar, cansado. Arroja mi nombre al fuego y olvida todos mis recuerdos. Arroja mi nombre al fuego y olvida todos mis recuerdos. Yo me voy y me llevo conmigo mi abrigo, mi sueño y mi vida. No te doy otra vez el momento de hacerme sangrar mis heridas. Viviré en un punto que ponga lejana tu vida y la mía. Seguiré como reina suprema que arregla su noche y su día. Es el momento de hacerme sangrar mis heridas.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Soy Lucía Alvites, militante feminista de la izquierda en el Perú y bueno, para nosotras la lucha contra la violencia en el Perú significa la lucha por vivir sin miedo, la lucha por erradicar el feminicidio, la violencia sexual, el acoso callejero, que es una cotidianidad para las mujeres en el Perú, pero también significa la lucha por cambios de fondo y cambios profundos. Estamos y hemos vivido una crisis tremenda en nuestro país, ¿no? Donde se ha intentado hacer un golpe parlamentario, donde la ciudadanía y sobre todo los jóvenes y las mujeres han estado en las calles 7 días seguidos, donde hemos tenido a 2 jóvenes asesinados por la policía y donde las mujeres, y específicamente las mujeres feministas, hemos estado desenvolviendo todo tipo de tareas en la movilización ciudadana. Tareas desde estar en la primera línea, desactivando bombas lacrimógenas, desde estar en la agitación, en la convocatoria, en la pedagogía del proceso político, en el socorro y ayuda a los heridos en la represión. Ha sido un proceso de mucha lucha que ha abierto una posibilidad en el Perú. Hoy día estamos hablando de nueva constitución, porque la constitución que tenemos fue hecha en dictadura, fue hecha por el régimen dictatorial de Fujimori y Vladimir Montesinos, y en ese sentido las mujeres feministas también nos estamos organizando para pensar qué constitución queremos. Una constitución del bicentenario, porque el próximo año es el bicentenario del Perú, y una constitución que garantice los derechos de las mujeres, que garantice los derechos para el pueblo peruano, que tenga un enfoque feminista, una perspectiva feminista. Entonces, esas son nuestras luchas ahora, luchas además que creemos que nos hermanan con todas las mujeres feministas en América Latina, que están peleando también, ¿no? Peleando por mayor participación política, peleando por decidir sobre nuestros cuerpos, por aborto legal, seguro y gratuito. Estamos peleando también por una democracia real para que deje de ser esa palabra falsa y vacía que es en muchos de nuestros países. Entonces, esas son nuestras luchas hoy día y el 25 de noviembre nos sirve para reafirmar nuestra batalla, para reafirmar nuestros sueños de una sociedad justa e igualitaria. Un abrazo enorme desde Perú y estamos juntas y vamos a vencer.
Hola mi gente, soy Ania Ivania, cantante chilena. Somos una banda de neo soul y este siguiente tema se llama Aire, que es el nombre que le da a mi primer disco. Hi everybody, my name is Ania Ivania. We are a new soul band. And the next song is Aire, and the first single of my first album. Se repite en el tiempo y madura la memoria. Es la rueda giratoria, siempre sana y de amor. La dignidad es solo un espejismo que se rompe. Se expandió los pensares de la sucia mente humana. Olvidó que la bondad es lo único que permanece en un mundo que no sabe a dónde pertenece. Avienta ese miedo y echa fuera ese temor. Rompamos el hielo hoy, hoy sinceramente. No seremos espejo de ese triste amor. Hoy somos reflejo hoy de ese remanso al sol. Camina sin saber hasta dónde llegarás. Ese frío en tu mirada dice que algo no va bien. Has perdido ya la fe. ¿Hacia dónde va a parar? Y que no te gane el temor. Aférrate a tu verdad. Avienta ese miedo. Echa para afuera tu miedo. Aire, aire. Solo tienes que llegar, estar hoy día en ti. Debes escuchar aquí la estrella que te habla. Sererere, sararandataratande, sererere, sarantayaranano. Muchas gracias por escucharnos. La siguiente canción que viene ahora se llama Fuerza. Es el primer single de mi segundo disco. Es una canción que nos invita a ser resilientes en esos días donde todo se escapa de nuestro control. Thank you so much for listening. The following song is Fuerza and invite us to be resilient and in days out of control.
Y otros que no quiero despertar, dan vueltas en mi cabeza y luego se me enredan como los pájaros en la ciudad, se pierden en las ramas del nocturno capital. Fuerza para caminar, vida funde oscuridad, invierno canción, la espera la acción de cómo las cosas tienen movimiento. Fuerza para caminar, vida funde oscuridad, invierno canción, la espera la acción de cómo las cosas tienen movimiento. Hay días incestrados, malos perros donde no hay ganas de andar. Es fácil cuestionarse la injusticia que traspasa esta humanidad. Entre el polvo levantado por lo ajeno acechado, algunos quieren silenciar un imperio que asesina con afán de sus bolsillos llenar. No, no, no. No voy a callar mi voz ante la verdad. Sus armas y su horror no nos detendrán. Esa vez caerán uno a uno, caerán los corruptos del poder, caerán los que tienen sangre en sus manos hoy. Uno a uno
Y bueno, esta última canción se llama Cuerda Ajena y quiero dedicársela a todas las mujeres que han dicho basta contra el machismo, que han luchado desde sus diferentes realidades, desde su amor propio. I want to dedicate the last song to all those women that have said stop to machismo, from self-love, from different realities. It is Cuerda Ajena.
Basta de lanzar la cuerda ajena del pensar. Solo en mí está la verdad. Nadie me dirá cuál es el plan.
What's up, everybody? This is Asia Black from The Reminders, and I'm so honored to have been asked by Canto Libre to share some songs in defense of women against violence and just to stand for women, whether it's virtually or in person or anywhere. It's always an honor and a privilege to stand up with my sisters for one another against any oppression or any hurt or any violence that's going to be taking away from the essence of who we are and what we contribute to this world on a daily basis. So I'd like to play 2 songs for you. The first song is called Real Monsters. Sister, I know why you cry. You can see a monster hiding in plain sight. Sister, do you want to run and hide from the words he whispers to you when he bites? He says it's easier if you don't fight. if you don't fight. Mister, do you always get away with taking things you know you're not supposed to take? Mister, is that joy across your face breaking things much too valuable to break? He says we're weak, 'cause the price we have to pay, we probably like it anyway. When he bit you and his venom hit your face, did you feel broken and ashamed? Did you feel your heart fall apart, clench your teeth to keep from crying out in pain? Sister, do you smell them in your dreams? Do your scars make it hard for you to sleep? Sister, do they say that you're to blame as the world replaced your innocence with rage? Have you sworn before your Lord it won't happen again? Not all monsters are pretend. You'll bring this beast right to his end. Me too. Me too. Me too. Thank you. I wrote that song after hearing a story from a friend about her suffering abuse, both physical and sexual, and thinking that there's no humanity in something like that, to be able to treat somebody like that. And the metaphor of a monster that's in plain sight, that hides under the bed and haunts you in your dreams, but creeps around in the dark and tells you you deserve it and you probably like it, and the world tells you it's your fault and you decide that it has to end. And how many women share that experience? So that was an important song for me to write, to share that experience for the people I wrote this song for. And as songwriters, that's our job, to be able to listen to stories and to connect to the emotion and tell the story in different ways. The next song that I have is called Metal Man, and it's about, as women, we have such a strong capacity to love that sometimes we overlove, even when, you know, people are not worthy of the love that we're giving them, or we're trying to love somebody that's just impossible to love. But such is our power, the ability to love things when maybe they're not deserving of our love. So this is called Metal Man. There was a man I used to know with silver hair and a mouth of gold, with iron hands and a heart of stone. Oh, oh, oh. Told me he had it rough and that his life had been so tough, 'cause he had never been in love. Oh, oh, oh. I decided I would help, 'cause he ain't have nobody else. I'd love him up all by myself. Oh, oh, oh. I said I'll love you where you're at, and he said, well, is that a fact? But what if I can't love you back? Oh, oh, oh. tried to hold him in my arms, I tried to keep him safe from harm, but I just couldn't keep him warm. Oh, oh, oh. His touch, it cut, his kisses bruised. I gave him every excuse till one day I said, what's the use? Oh, oh, oh. I said, I can't love you, no I can't, 'cause in your heart and in your hand, you'll always be a metal man. Oh, oh, oh. Then one day there came a storm. He told me he was moving on. The wind blew in and he was gone. Oh, oh, oh. I have come to understand that if you meet a metal man, you'll want to love him, but you can't. Oh, oh, oh. Canto Libre, thank you so much for having me. I am Asia Black of the Reminders, standing here in defense of women all across the nation, all across the world, all across the universe. Big love to all my sisters out there. Keep fighting a good fight and loving the way we love, and we'll find goodness and mercy and grace in all of it. Much love to all of you at home. Big love. Peace.
La Revolución Bolivariana ha ofrecido una perspectiva de emancipación para millones de mujeres. Al inicio del siglo ya veíamos cómo toda nuestra vida se iba transformando con el alcance que tuvo el movimiento feminista popular en una avanzada histórica para lograr derechos humanos fundamentales y crear con ellos un fuerte andamiaje político, institucional, legal, revolucionario, acompañado de un fuerte movimiento popular que hizo posible sentar las bases para dejar atrás toda la herencia neoliberal de los gobiernos de derecha entreguistas que antecedieron a la Revolución Bolivariana, para sentar las bases de la justicia social. Hugo Chávez se declara feminista y con ello empieza todo un debate del orden simbólico sin precedentes en nuestro país. Las mujeres entonces empezamos a creer que era posible pensarnos en grande la construcción del socialismo feminista. Y para nosotras el socialismo será feminista siempre que nos encuentre unidas, organizadas, conscientes, luchando y con mucha claridad luchando contra el capitalismo y contra el patriarcado como sistema de opresión específica, porque no concebimos socialismo sin feminismo. Todos los avances históricos que en materia y todos los hitos históricos que la Revolución Bolivariana ha concretado para transformar la vida de las mujeres hoy se encuentran severamente amenazados, y queremos aprovechar este espacio que nos brinda el Foro del Pueblo para denunciar activamente hoy, 25 de noviembre, Día Internacional por Erradicar todas las formas de violencia contra las mujeres, que el bloqueo y las sanciones o medidas coercitivas unilaterales son una forma criminal de violencia contra las mujeres, ya que viola nuestros derechos humanos fundamentales como el derecho a la vida, la salud, la educación, el derecho a una vida libre de violencias y el derecho a decidir sobre nuestros cuerpos. Nosotras queremos aprovechar hoy, compañeras y compañeros del mundo, para decirles que en Venezuela sigue una resistencia heroica del pueblo, y sobre todo el pueblo con rostro de mujer, que ocupa todos los espacios de organización popular, donde las mujeres son las responsables principales de remoralizar esta fuerza chavista para dar las batallas que continúan, como por ejemplo el desafío histórico que tenemos de pasar a una ofensiva y retomar el Parlamento Nacional. El próximo 6 de diciembre se elige el nuevo Parlamento, y para nosotras las feministas venezolanas es muy importante retomar este espacio porque la agenda feminista legislativa estuvo detenida durante 5 años durante el mandato de la derecha. Nosotras queremos ir por más derechos, por cualificar, darle unas bases mucho más sólidas a nuestra revolución y a nuestro socialismo feminista. Queremos ir por la ley de igualdad y equidad de género, queremos ir por la ley de paridad política, queremos ir por la ley del sistema integral de cuidados, queremos ir por la ley que nos permita decidir sobre nuestros cuerpos y ampliar los derechos sexuales y reproductivos de las mujeres venezolanas. Entonces son muchísimos los desafíos que tenemos por delante, que solo en revolución los podemos alcanzar. Por eso es que aquí, compañeras y compañeros, nadie se rinde y aquí seguimos en batalla. Venceremos.
Yo, Arianna Puello, yo, saludito pa' mi gente del Bronx, ya tú sabes cómo es. Dice dice, rayos de sol penetran por mi ventana, levanto mi culo sudado de la cama, llega otro día, la calle me llama, planes para hoy, los que me dé la gana, bien calurosa se presenta la mañana, el mundo me espera con sus comedias y sus dramas, abrí las puertas, subí las persianas, huele a mi barrio y en él soy la puta ama, me doy un baño pa' quitarme la cuaquera, ahora sí, nos vamos pa' donde tú quieras, oye Guantanamera, no vivo como cualquiera, de lunes a domingo yo me río del sistema, ya tú sabes, a mí me gusta la crema, la música, mi hombre, el ron, la gozadera, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva. Los sueños pronto se cumplirán, confío en ello, creo en lo que soy, creo en Arianna Puello. Vine a este mundo a darme el gusto de hacer lo que quiera y a quien no le guste que cambie de acera. No es la última ni la primera vez que me ves caminar del revés, pues tengo el poder de tener lo que nadie tiene, todo se debe a mi total felicidad. Oye, dejadme en paz con tanto bla bla bla, no quiero críticas de nadie, si siembras odio recoge tempestades, me sobran amistades pa' joder a mala sombra, pero algo deslumbra mi ser, algo que me hace sentir de maravilla. Oye, a veces sin más hay que entender que la felicidad es a veces tan sencilla, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas, porque estoy viva, me siento viva. Oye, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva, late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas. Mis manos escriben, mi boca habla, en el escenario 1.000.000 de tablas. Voy despacito, pero con buena letra, a grandes rimas, grandes métricas. Retroceder no, pues larga es mi trayectoria. Amo esta vida desde que tengo memoria. No me importa lo que hagan los demás, no me comparen, que como yo no hay otra igual. Un tanto loca, pero sé lo que me hago. Yo me lo curro y me lo trabajo, quiero y voy a más, no te quepa duda. Si soy feliz es porque el resto me lo suda. Estoy viva, me siento viva. Oye, me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva. Late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas, porque estoy viva, me siento viva. Me siento bien, siento que estoy en buena, porque estoy viva, me siento viva. Late mi corazón, fluye sangre por mis venas. Check it out, yo. Arianna Puello, que lo que en tu cuello. Esas mujeres fuertes, esas mujeres valientes. Ustedes, al igual que yo, imagino que querrán volver a ver amanecer, ¿verdad? Dice: son muchos años ya tejiendo la tela de araña, controlar al ser humano, arrancarle las entrañas, la diabólica artimaña que juegan esos estrategas a favor de la maldad. Destruyen esta humanidad, drogas, armas, violencia y más odio a lo largo de la historia, siempre mismos episodios. Supremacía blanca agotando los recursos, apocalipsis en el tercer mundo sigue su curso. Es de ley, esta vida es como un pulso que van ganando los malos, pero que va, Yo no me asusto, siempre apuesto por los buenos y regreso a los impulsos. Soy poeta rebelde que lucha por grandes causas, sin prisa pero sin pausa, sin caer en la trampa. Marionetas de lampa no saben que el enemigo sigue bajo la sombra y a sangre fría determina el final de nuestros días. Debemos despertar y cambiar nuestro rumbo, es emergencia. Arianna Puello desde Sons, Bron, está la cruda resistencia. Ya tú sabes cómo es. Yeah. Gracias mi gente por estar aquí. Arianna Puello estuvo presente apoyando la causa. Gracias a esa gente en el Bronx por acompañarme. A todos los que estén, que no sean del Bronx también, gracias por estar aquí. Ustedes saben, no más a la violencia de género. Estamos totalmente en contra del maltrato a cualquier ser vivo, ya sea animal, ya sea mujer, ya sea lo que sea. Vamos a respetarnos los unos a los otros y vamos a convivir en paz, ¿ok? Dice así. Aún no puedo asimilar qué es lo que ha pasado, qué ha ocurrido, porque me dejaste por ella, por esa serpiente maldita, malvada. Me prometiste no dejarme nunca por nada. Ahora estoy aquí medio perdida, amargada. Comprendo lo rápido que el hombre olvida. Mira, su plan se ve venir, su plan es detestable. Hoy estará contigo, mañana ni se sabe, y un tal día destrozará tu corazón. Luego vendrás a mí pidiéndome perdón, y como no te mandaré a la mierda, el que sufre siempre recuerda, el tiempo todo lo dirá, tú ya lo verás, aunque yo ya veo cuál es tu futuro, miserable, penoso, bien oscuro, por todo el daño que me has hecho, a lo dicho pecho, prepara tu nicho, la venganza vendrá sola, ya está dicho. Ya tú sabes mi gente, Arianna Puello, ya está dicho. Directamente desde Puerto Escondido, Oaxaca, México, ya está dicho. Muchas gracias por esta oportunidad. Gracias a todos los que me apoyan, los que me siguen desde el gancho perfecto, ¿ok? COVID-19, fuck you. Estamos aquí resistiendo. Estamos aquí sobreviviendo y no hay quien nos detenga. Estamos preparados, venga lo que venga. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Tanaya Winder. I'm a member of the Duckwater Shoshone Nation. I'm also Pyramid Lake Paiute, Southern Ute, and my heritage also includes Dene and African American. I am honored to be a part of Canto Libre, and these are some poems and a song I will be offering. The first is a poem called Love Lessons in a Time of Settler Colonialism. With an epigraph by Leanne Simpson, I am not murdered and I am not missing, but parts of me have been disappeared. They too know all too well that some cracks were built just for us to fall through. We live in a world that tries to still spirits each day. They steal ours by taking us away from industrial schools to forced assimilation. Genocide means removal of those who birth nations. Our living threatens. Colonization has been choking us for generations. I tell my girls they are vessels of spirit, air to lungs expanding. This world cannot breathe without us. There are days I wish I didn't have to teach these lessons, but as an Indigenous woman, silence is deadening. There is danger in being seen. Our bodies are targets marked for violence. We carry the earth's Me Too inside us, a howling wind. Our mothers and their mothers swallowed these bullets long ago. The voices ricochet. I wish I were invisible. I wish I were invisible. I wish echoes in my eardrums. We know what it's like to live in fear. Colonialism's bullet sits cocked, waiting behind a finger on trigger. We breathe and speak and sing for survival. We carve out in lines. We write. I know joy. I know pain. I know love. I know love. I know lessons we've carried throughout time. Should I go missing? Don't stop searching. Drag every river until it turns red and the waters of our names stretch a flood so wide it catches everything. And we find each other whole and sacred, alive and breathing and breathing and breathing. That poem comes from my experience teaching writing workshops to young Indigenous girls. And I always ask people, if you could have any superhero power, what would it be? and why. And this comes from a time where almost every single girl was saying, I wish I was invisible. Invisibility was their superhero power. And that is what led to this poem. This next poem is called Like Any Good Indian Woman. I pull my brothers from words, stupid engines shot like bullets. When people ask why my brothers hated school, I say, the spirit remembers what it's like to be left behind when America took children from homes, displaced families with rupture, ripping a child's hand from a mother's to put them in boarding school buildings. My brothers are mourning a loss they try to fix and finding home in another person, so they travel from reservation to city singing blues and 49 songs about love. I pull my brothers from cars named after Indians, Navajo, Cherokee, and Tacoma on a danger-destined road. My brothers are born longing for a way back from relocation and long walks across miles and miles and miles of removal. My brothers search for themselves in unhealthy addictions disguised as makeshift bandages. I pull my brothers from bottles they think answers might be hidden at the bottom of. My brothers stumble through back alleys looking for a love and laughter that was stolen from them like the land. And when their brown bodies try to find healing and love, other brown bodies cringe at their touch because like any good Indian woman, our bodies are connected to an earth still being raped by the pipelines forcibly laid down inside all that we hold sacred. And my brothers hold onto their colonial emotional baggage so tightly they think it's gravity. So I pull my brothers from oceans, believing they deserve the hurt so much they nearly drown themselves in it. And sometimes my brothers knife ancestral grieving onto their wrist slits to remember the only time we are ever red-skinned is when blood flows from the open wounds America knifed onto our brown skin. Self-love, applied pressure. I pull my brothers from ashes. America tried to burn us, not knowing we were already flame. And these will be the stories I tell my grandchildren when one day they ask me why being a good Indian woman means we burn like phoenix, repeatedly pulling our brothers. The next thing I would like to offer is a song. And I actually wrote this one just thinking about the different pressures that are placed on us. A lot of times we have to be the earth that people plant themselves in to find healing, and a lot of expectations and pressure can be put on us. And so I wrote this song. It's called She Was the Rain. She was born in the rain, grew up to become a storm. They asked for a sound to heal their pain clouds, rinse it away like she was, like she was, like she was the rain. She was the rain. She was the rain. She was the rain. They called out her name, begged her for thunder and a flood. Everyone expects her to wash away all their fear and shame, like she was, like she was, like she was the rain. She was the rain. She was the rain. She was the rain. They begged her for flight, then blamed her for every lightning strike. And they watched her falling as they were calling, please hear my heart. In a world that's set on burning, how could they expect her to stay like she could, like she would, like she was the rain.
Peace, everybody. My name is Taina Asili, and this is Gaetano Vaccaro. And we're so grateful to be with the People's Forum today for Canto Libre. And we're so grateful to offer our music as a part of this work to end gender-based violence. These two songs that we're going to share today are in that spirit. This first one is called Canción de Luz.
Cortaron las alas, pero vuelo. Me cortaron las alas, pero vuelo. Ay, pero vuelo. Ay, pero vuelo. Tu primer contacto me hizo desconectarme de mi propia luz. Y la belleza que era mi derecho de nacimiento. Contaba los días sin parar de soñar con ser liberada de esas cadenas dolorosas.
This next song is called Even If.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. From birth was instilled a light, and I shined it bright. Knew that I was worthy. But as I grew into a girl, discovered parts of this world, so my humanity differently. Some thought that my life was their own birthright, thought they could steal it in the night. So I learned how to resist, fight with words and with fists, to protect what I knew was mine. And though I survived it all, I believed it was my fault, that I deserved this suffering. In time I learned to see the truth of misogyny, violating my boundaries. Oh, even if you knew me for a while, even if I had a pretty smile, even if there was a tender look in my eyes, even if I had a drink in hand, even if I said I had no man, even if I said let's go and hang out tonight. Alright, even if I wore a sexy skirt, even if I wore a low-cut shirt, even if I strutted like I knew I was fly, it does not give you the right to touch me or objectify, 'cause then it's not created in your mind. It's in my words, my words. Can't believe after all these years, I still gotta make this clear. Taking and wasting my precious time. But it seems like the status quo is the same as long ago. To abuse our bodies and our minds. I worked so hard to be free, to nurture my healing from the trauma of patriarchy. But it seems like every day someone's trying to take away my human rights and my dignity. Even those who said they're friends, who claim to defend justice and our liberty, fell ill to the same disease, the traps of misogyny, violating my boundaries. Oh, even if you knew me for a while, even if I had a pretty smile, even if there was a tender look in my eyes, even if I had a drink in hand, even if I said I had no man, even if I said let's go and hang out tonight, even if I wore a sexy skirt, even if I wore a low-cut shirt, even if I strutted like I knew I was fly, it does not give you the right to touch me or objectify, 'cause then it's not created in your mind. Come at me again and I will take you down. I will take you down. I will take you down. Come at me again and I will take you down. I will take you down. I will take you down. Come at me again and I will take you down. I will take you down. I will take you down. Come at me again and I will take you down. I will take you down.
Peace, love, and liberation, y'all.
Hello, everyone. I'm Layanne from the People's Forum, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has participated in this concert with us today. Especially, I would like to thank those who have contributed their art, their culture, their music, their interventions to build this virtual concert on a day that's very, very important for the global struggle against patriarchy. Even though, of course, we all know that the struggle against patriarchy continues every hour of every day of every year until everybody is free from oppression, everyone is free from fear, and everyone is free from marginalization. But on this day, we do have the chance to amplify the struggles against patriarchy and in unified voices denounce gender violence, whether it's on the streets or in the home, whether it comes from the state or from capitalism or from imperialist wars. And we also have on this day the opportunity to celebrate because we have traditions and we have histories and we have struggles against patriarchy that are incredibly powerful and they allow us to look towards the future with hope. So I want to thank everyone who has contributed their culture and their art and their words of struggle today. And even more so in these times of pandemic, when everyone is missing that connection and opportunities to be in collectivity, thank you for making this space a virtual space that we can share and celebrate together. I hope that everyone who is watching takes from this little moment just a little bit more love and hope that comes from internationalism and comes from the culture of resistance that, of course, will not stop until everyone can live without fear and with dignity.